Nomination of candidates began for the election of deputies to the 13th Supreme People's Assembly of the DPRK. The Supreme Leader of the Korean Party and People, Kim Jong, first Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea, first Chairman of the National Defense Commission of the DPRK, and Supreme Commander of the Korean People's Army, was nominated as a candidate for deputy to the 13th Supreme People's Assembly, according to the unanimous desire and absolute trust of the entire officers and soldiers of the People's Army. February the 3rd saw a grand meeting of electors of Baekdusan Constituency 111 for recommending respected Supreme Commander Kim Jong-un as candidate for deputy to the 13th Supreme People's Assembly. Officers and soldiers of the People's Army were lining up at the venue of the meeting of electors of the Ministry of the People's Armed Forces with the bronze statues of the great Generalismos Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. Set up on both sides of the bronze statues were colors of the ground, naval, air, and anti-aircraft forces of the Korean People's Army, and guards of honor were standing there. Present at the meeting were Choi Ryong-hae, Lee Yong-gil, officials of the Ministry of the People's Armed Forces, and officers and soldiers of the Korean People's Army. Vice Marshal of the Korean People's Army, Choi Ryong-hae, member of the Presidium of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, and Director of the General Political Bureau of the Korean People's Army, made a report at the meeting. He said, "The forthcoming election will be an important occasion which will clearly show the infinite trust of all the army and people in the great Generalismos who built a powerful people-centered socialist state on this land and laid a solid foundation for the prosperity of the generations to come, and in Kim Jong-un, who is demonstrating the dignity and might of the powerful Baekdusan nation all over the world. It will also be an important occasion which will demonstrate all over the world once again the might of the firm single-minded unity of the revolutionary ranks around the leader and the advantages of the socialist system of the DPRK." The reporter solemnly proposed nominating Kim Jong-un as candidate for deputy to the Supreme People's Assembly of Baekdusan Constituency 111, representing the unanimous desire and earnest wish of all the officers and soldiers of the Korean People's Army. All the participants fully supported his proposal. Speakers at the meeting expressed full support to the proposal for nominating Kim Jong-un as candidate for deputy to the Supreme People's Assembly and voiced the resolve to firmly carry forward the bloodline of the Baekdu and more forcefully struggle for the final victory of the Sungun Revolution, holding respected Supreme Commander Kim Jong-un in high esteem at the head of the party state and army. It was solemnly announced at the meeting that Kim Jong-un was nominated as a candidate for deputy to the Supreme People's Assembly of Baekdusan Constituency 111, according to the unanimous desire and warm support of all the electors. A letter to Kim Jong-un was adopted amid stormy applause of the participants. That day witnessed the dancing party of officers and soldiers of the constituency in congratulation of the nomination of Kim Jong-un as candidate for deputy to the 13th Supreme People's Assembly of the DPRK.